soldiers. Don't give yourselves to brutes. Men who despise you, enslave you, who regiment your lives, tell you what to do, what to think, or what to feel, who drill you, diet you, treat you like cattle, use you as cannon fodder. Don't give yourselves to these unnatural men, machine men with machine minds and machine hearts. Let us all unite. Let us fight for a new world, a decent world, that will give men a chance to work, that will give youth a future and old age a security. By the promise of these things, brutes have risen to power, but they lie. They do not fulfill their promise. They never will. Dictators free themselves, but they enslave the people. Now let us fight to fulfill that promise. Let us fight to free the world, to do away with national barriers, to do away with greed, with hate and intolerance. Let us fight for a world of reason.
Renowned physicist Stephen Hawking has made a statement about artificial intelligence, basically warning us that could lead to the end of mankind. It's very complex algorithm of artificial intelligence, and they got onto the subject of it, and here's what he had to say about it.
Once humans develop artificial intelligence, it would take off on its own and redesign itself at an ever-increasing rate. But I think the development of full artificial intelligence could spell the end of the human race.
Welcome back here, ladies and gentlemen. We are going to be joining up into the losers final. A little bit of a caster change. That's why I took a couple seconds. We do appreciate Trev, as always, for joining up into that winners final. But we are in the losers final now, and we have my boy Chef in the freaking call, man. Talk to me. How are we feeling about this one?
I am super excited. The season is coming to a close. It's all down to this. All of the people that have been down and out all through the later half of the season, this tournament bracket, it all ends here. The losers finals up right now. EWG Ouroboros versus No Safe Zone. These guys on their last chance for a second chance at the title. Was it 1400 on the line? It's gonna be exciting, man. It's gonna be a good one. I'm ready to cook it up and get in here, cast this, and we're running it right back into grands after this.
Yeah, and it's going to be an interesting matchup. You know, we got to see the winners final, and the side of No Safe Zone just looked very lackadaisical in those hardpoint game modes, and we're seeing 3 of them tonight. It did not go their way in those at all. Maybe it was just the side that they were playing being a little bit more fry in those first couple maps. I mean, it's a really hard ask to do when you get bounced like that in the winners final, to try to come back into the losers final and go back into the grands as well. So it's one of those things that we're going to see early on here, what it looks like for the side of No Safe Zone. They need to continue the prowess that they have had through the whole season. But this is a hard ask to do. This is a tough team to play against. EWG Ouroboros, gets knocked down into that loser side of the bracket in semifinals by the team that we just watched. So we'll see what they can do here to try to bounce back and, meet them up for that rematch in the grands as well. Ouroboros being a very strong hardpoint team. So you have to deal with that early if you're the side of No Safe Zone.
Yeah, and I think we have a map poll ready if we want to go over some maps that we're going to see tonight. We're going with a hard point on Blackheart, and then we're doing an S&D on Den, and COD broke Overload, so we're going to a hard point Colossus, and then a hard point Exposure, then S&D Raid if it goes all the way to the end. And speaking of going all the way to the end, that's where we're at right now, right? Losers finals. This is the end. After this, it's the big title. It's everything. What they're doing rings and all this other fun stuff going on here.
Yeah.
Is that what I heard? Like, good. What an insane finish to a season. I know they're talking about the next season already, getting signups, getting out there. So if you're watching this, make sure you get your team signed up and ready. There's some LAN event announcements going on. Make sure you get in there for the calls and voice your opinions on that. What you think could happen. EWG, they are doing it. They're cooking, man, and I'm excited to be a part of it, and I'm really excited for this game tonight.
Yeah, it's one of those things that's just kind of an interesting one. We start on a Blackheart. We saw this from No Safe Zone. They did not look good on it, getting over barely 100-point club there in that last one. As I do believe we have some production issues going on, so we appreciate you guys as always. We're sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen, having some production issues as always, but we appreciate you for joining up as always. Thank you for being here in this one. We'll see what we can get done in map number 1. It's going to be an interesting one for sure.
Yeah, are we cutting it to yeah until we get this straightened out?
The primitive forms of artificial intelligence we already have proved very useful. Humans, who are limited by slow biological evolution, couldn't compete.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, and we're joined into the losers final now. We'll see what the teams are looking like as the nades come out. It's a very, very fast start for both sides. EWG Ouroboros though goes for dead and no safe zone, controlling the pace of play early. You saw this in their first match setup that they were holding it down early, but this is another 4 dead. They look to play the pace early here on the side of EWG Ouroboros. You need to have a break. You need to try to get into this hill time, and it is the side of no safe zone, just holding down for this P2 side. And again, Bop with another big 2, just bopping them off the map.
Yeah, they're holding this P1 really well. Not a single point given to the other side. No safe zone, really doing it. A lot of purple down there in the feed. We saw the grenades come out like crazy off the start. Super explosive. Everyone flashing with titans to get this P1. Now it's fight for P2. Look at your map on the bottom left. Look at all that purple exactly where it needs to be. Look at this positioning. This is what gets you into the losers final. We see a little breakout up there. Asku winning their fight, gets taken out immediately. The trades are there, but gets taken off the hill. Here we see a 50-50 gunfight. It's going green now. So they're going to try and get into the back. We have Lycan in the back trying to hold that spawn out. Lance now the last one there. Look at the flip. They're going to start getting set up here with 30 seconds on the back half of this hill.
Yeah, and that's really what you need from the side of EWG. You start off slow on the P1, and it's fordable here for a fordable play. And again, just looking very good on the start of this P2. They did not have the rotations in the favorable side. They still have the time going their way. You can already see Asku already headed out into that P3 side, but he gets taken care of early. This is a rotation that still favors the side of no safe zone, but a score line that is getting smaller and smaller. They're looking to try to come back into this. Bop, though, here to control the pace of play again.
Yeah, Bop 10-4 in the back with that triple. Still looking to lock it down. Does get taken out. Going to look a little more green now. Asku is on the hill, but going to get completely surrounded. Green has the spawn. Down there trying to close in. No safe zone. Wants this. They got the guys. They're trying to keep the position, but they don't have the spawns. They got to get someone in the back. D looking to make that full wrap. COD is going to spawn them out pretty far here in the middle of the map. They're going to start getting positioning, get those line of sights, get those spawns pushed out. All the way back on P2, we just saw Asku spawn. But they're winning the kills. It don't matter how far they have to go. You got to win your fights. They're Lycan last alive. They're going to get taken out now. 15 seconds left. We're going to be off into the next hill. And we see Asku already working their way back there, but gets traded out.
And again, back and forth kill board, but a 3 dead now here for No Safe Zone Gaming. And they are going to be here early on the rotate, but Rosa here to ask questions of them as a nade goes out into the front side. No one on the hill time for now. As I say that, No Safe Zone walking into the hill for free. Going to be able to get one is Rosa, but can't get the second. And now they all look front. And again, the side of EWG just controlling this hill time, having an early break, and able to get in here for a 40-second hold if they can hold it down.
Yeah, the score line pretty close. I've been seeing no safe zone a little bit on the top of it, and I think that's just because of Bop. Look at this score set. The one on the hill, over 30 seconds already in this early of the game, and 18-9. Disgusting. Looking at the other side, we're pretty even all across the board. Asku getting their first points on the board, but look at the times. Everyone is getting a piece of the action. This is losers finals. This is their last chance. Everyone got a second chance. This is the last one, and they have to get it done here. You know, one of these teams did just finish off of a loss, so they are hyped up. They're ready, and they want this blood. They want to get back into this, into the grand finals coming at you next, and it's going to be quite a fight to get there.
Yeah, it is a back and forth fight so far. Asku able to get one, but a kill board. That is just a pinstripe kill feed so far. Green and purple lighting it up right now. But Lance here on the hill time, controlling again, just holding it down. Lycan in the middle of the map, middle square. Nothing going on, and a 2-for-2 trade out happens again. Rosa here asking questions of the side of no safe zone, but the kill does not go his way. But Khan there for the trade out.
Yeah, insane jump there. I think that was a double to get that high. Crazy height. Was looking for him. They were all the way in the sky. Beautiful play. Kill feed is just non-stop. These players barely have time to do anything. They're trading left and right like crazy, but one player that is consistently on the doubles is Bop. Just going crazy. See the P1 We saw how it went last time. Just explosions over and over. We got Bop in the spin, going for the win. Looking out the side, nade coming out, hits them with the nade. Love the play here. A lot of people don't play this wall that well. Bop, beautiful. Got to get up top, get those first shots. Pre-fires and loses it. That's rough. Here we go. It could be anyone's game. Lance with the double, going in spin. He's taken out. It's looking green now. Now on the tail end of the hill, we're going to start seeing some rotations onto P2. It's looking like no safe zone has the advantage, but we'll see what can get done.
Yeah, and as you say that, no safe zone able to break back into this hill, but the kill is just going every which way. You see a team kill come in for EWG as well. Not what you need in this moment. We'll see if they can come back alive. You know, the late game heroics could be something. They've keeping this scoreline within touching distance, but the P2 rotations not favoring as D able to control this P4. Let's see if he can get even one as he does get traded out early, and a 1-for-1 trade does happen. Asku here asking questions of the side of no safe zone, but can't get anything done. Another 2 dead in the kill feed, and as I say that, it is going to be EWG that now have the spawns and control the hill time.
Yeah, looking at this anchor, we got Khan in the back, has 2 pushing. Oh, going for the trade. We still got D in the back. Now with the help of Lance, try to collapse on EWG as they get in there. It's only affordable on the hill. It's a fight, 50-50 gunfight, but Green gets the spawn. EWG able to hold it. You can see them all come down the bottom of the map here on the right side. You can possibly see a little bit sneak through the middle. A lot of teams, they're not watching this middle. If you control the middle, you control the entire map. A lot of players going to be rotating that way. Here we go. They're going to be pushing up and out. 10 seconds on the tail. I love that they still keep. They're holding the scrap. They know how close this score set is. Going to be very close to tying it here. But look at this next hill. We are looking very purple over there. No safe zone. Has control. And the green collapse begins.
You can see 1-for-1 trades coming out, and it Bop again trying to bounce off the top of that wall. Just can't get one to go, and the spawns now flip over to the side of EWG or Burrows, but they need this time more than they need to breathe, and it's Fordable with 2 as he buys a little bit of time for his team, and back and forth we go. Another nade kill comes on through, and it's green again. For now, they are trying to close down this score line even more, but let's head into a listen-in with the side of EWG or Burrows.
I spawned out. Yeah, they're spawning in the spawn.
On my left. One time.
Good,
bro. You're good, bro.
Look at my P1.
Hold your P1.
I'll just weak as shit, friend. Playing this in.
Somebody pick up P2. Somebody pick up P2.
I still have all P1. They could go long. They can't go long.
Nice. The rest should be taking routes. The rest.
Yeah, these P1. The 2P1 still on me.
Real life, where's on top?
P2. Lycan's going P2.
I have you out right.
I have you.
We have better.
Yeah, he steps on me. 2 steps on me. Native front.
I have your hop.
Lance is front.
Lycan is weak.
Yeah, still steps.
Somebody need your
He's
step.
absolute out of ring. Go ahead.
Somebody need your step. Three. Weak.
He does.
Alright, let's get front.
Absolute one shot, like it.
Alright, maybe.
And there you have it, the listening coming from EWG. They are now in the lead as well, having a good rotation. But again, this last little bit of time goes the way of no safe zone, and they look to try to find these rotates to P5.
Yeah, on that listening, I heard a lot of repeats. Everyone's side at the same time. A little bit of down play happening there, but looking at the score set, I feel like they get a little more energy into that, right? A little less repeats, but here we go. Rosa hitting that 30 bomb now, minute 40 on hill, really carrying this EWG team in the lead, but it's not by much. We just got 10 score. The kill feed continuing to go crazy, Lycan with a team kill there, but here they go into the collapse, looking for those trades. It's going to be Rosa holding it off, going crazy, getting some shots in there, getting that jump shot. We've seen Rosa in the sky a lot of this game. Wait, see that? Does not peek, they're not trigger happy. They're going for the important kills. They know what they have to do. They know the position they need to defend. Here we go. It's just Fordable left as they just close in, though. 15 seconds. It's going to be off to into the next hill. See a lot of the players already collapsing in there. Beautiful rotations happening. We see Rosa in the side of it. Just pops out and going to get taken out. It's going to be Flash of the Titans again. It's going to be nades, explosions, and bodies everywhere as it could end here.
Yeah, and so far so good from the side of EWG as they are trying to take a map one from the side of No Safe Zone, and right now they look primed and ready to do so as Portable trying to hold down this angle, just being in a cred ball again. 247 is the scoreline right now, but Contest comes on through, and that will probably do it, and it does so, ladies and gentlemen. No Safe Zone had the lead the entire time, but it's the side of EWG that take the win in the final seconds.
Now, what a close game. No Safe Zone started out pretty good lead, and they zero points for EWG. And they came back, and they go back and forth with No Safe Zone a bit on the favorable side. And then you see at the end there, EWG sticks it out, 250, 214. What a game. Beautiful score set. 40 bomb coming down for Bop. What a game.
Yeah, 40 bomb from Bop, but 39 from Rosa and Khan, I believe. So just a huge scoreline every way on both sides, and it really comes down to those last couple of seconds, and it's just the side of No Safe Zone again, not able to clutch up on the respawns. They have been a very good S&D team. We'll see if that continues in this next map, or will EWG be able to take another one on the scoreboard? Yeah, I mean, right now it's just not looking good in the respawn game mode for the side of No Safe Zone. But we head to a Din S&D, an interesting map for sure. You get a little bit of plays coming both ways. I think it plays a lot like Rewind from the last game as well. Those close quarter engagements can go on, but you see those long lanes being controlled by the ARs. So maybe those guys come back alive in this next mode.
Yeah, and looking at the hill time across the board, it was pretty even. Rosa definitely stuck out when 36-29 with 2 minutes, just over 2 minutes on hill. Crazy work, did great for EWG. It looks like we have a central host between both teams, and that means we get to see some quick action, no breaks, and we're gonna go right into it as long as Call of Duty is friendly to us, and we're gonna have all 8 players where they belong. We got Den S&D loading up here. Let's go in and check out this team.
Yeah, it's one of those things. It's going to be a very hard, ask to do for EWG as they all switch to the same side. I do believe we're going to be getting that restart, ladies and gentlemen. Maybe not.
Yep.
I'm not sure what's going on here, ladies and gentlemen. We are just waiting for the sides to get settled out. Again, the reset coming on through. We appreciate you for holding on with us.
All right.
That will be the reset, ladies and gentlemen. So we're going to head to a quick break. Just wait for the action to get started. We appreciate you guys for joining in. Make sure you go get some popcorn, a snack, and something to drink. But we're going to head to a quick break here, ladies and gentlemen.
All right, gamers, everyone is where they belong. They are home, getting ready to cook it up in the kitchen on this B site. It's a 4v2 on the B site. It's looking like Rosa in the back has these angles, waiting for his teammates to wrap around. Here we go, the collapse. Bob finds it. I believe that was a team kill coming through. And we got a 3v2 now onto it. EWG down 2 players. Looking for some more kills. It's Fordable, last alive, 1v2. Here we go.
And that will be that, ladies and gentlemen. No safe zone just comes out blazing here on the first round like they did in the last one as well. They're able to take the first offense. And we head back over to the side of EWG, just playing a little bit lackadaisical into that one as well. We'll see if their defense gets better as we head deeper into these rounds, ladies and gentlemen. But the side of No Safe Zone Gaming bouncing back here pretty strong as we head into the next round. It is going to be the side of No Safe Zone Gaming on the defensive side. EWG Ouroboros back on offense. Rosa couldn't get anything going on that first round. We'll see if that changes here. Bomb going to be picked up by Asku. As we head into the middle of the map, you see a lot of teams play for this P1 control and try to find something off of the information here as Rosa and Fordable, I do believe, making a deep play into it. And they have all of A control as the wrap comes on through, maybe thinking these players are playing that B site. So far, so good. But they get a first blood if you're the side of No Safe Zone.
Yeah, I love the play. They ran up to the middle, and no one was watching it. They just used full advantage. They didn't waste any time, got where they needed to be. They did lose a player here, but they have control over the site. CEWG now, now in a 2v1, we got Bop. Bop makes one seem like two. I can see him getting it done, gonna go for a little shoulder peek, sees the player, just gets the kill, has a couple seconds. Oh my God, almost thought he fell off the map. Has to check bomb, doesn't go for the defuse yet. I don't blame him, has to look for it. Now it didn't matter there. That was gonna be it. Good play on the bomb site. Even got the kill there, able to tie it up. And here we go, continue the series.
Yeah, very great start from both sides. Offensive sides looking strong. And so far, so good from the side of EWG. They bounce back after the first round, and we'll see if their defensive side can come a little bit more alive here. Headed into this next round, we head back over to Safe Zone's offensive side. But Bop starting off this series with a great one. 5-2 start from him. Lycan a little bit slow here as we do head into this next round. Lance and co, I do believe, trying to find something as they drop the bomb down. We head back over to this B site. You saw them hit and execute very quickly onto this in the last one. Nades are going to be going out as a 1-for-1 trade. Make it no! As Asku able to get 2 there on that bounce out play. A very, very good play from him. It's, I wasn't expecting 2 from him. 1-for-1 trade out maybe, but again, it just doesn't go the way of No Safe Zone. And Fordable here in a advantageous position again to try to find something. He does get 1, but again, this is a hard ass to do in the 2v1, and no scamming coming out of EWG as they clutch it up again. Now 2-1. Their defensive side coming out a little bit stronger now.
Yeah, that double kill, I think it was just rough timing. It looked like they were pulling out a nade as that kill came through. Didn't see it coming. You run up, go to throw a nade. You think that it's just going to land somewhere that is as far as they can run, and someone just beelined it straight through an angle you're not prepared for. Double comes through. Beautiful play here. And, we're on to the next one. Bop's the only one with more than 1 kill on the entirety of No Safe Zone. 6-3. Very beautiful. Here we go. It's B all day so far. We've seen that wrap from the middle towards A once. It's a nice play. But here we go. Bomb's going down. Lycan was in the back to try and make something happen, but couldn't get it done. Are these 2 players going to split? What is the No Safe Zone going to do here? Try and come back. What are they going to try and work through the spawn? Asku is there, going to get taken out. No one to trade. They're looking at 1 apiece. 30 seconds here to work with. Trying to break through. Rosa is the one that's going to have to stop this one. Khan is off to the side. Dies. Now it's off to Khan. Just one after another. They're sticking together. Able to catch these. Sees calls going to come through. Nice jump. Has a cat out from the nade. Gets stunned out. Lance still alive. And the bomb gets defused. His teammate gets through it. Army of 2 works through the entire team. Beautiful teamwork.
Yeah, very beautiful teamwork coming out of no safe zone. And this is why I said they're a very good S&D team. You know, they clutch up in a 2v4 scenario, just not allowing these guys to take on the 1v1 chows, and they do so very, very fluidly. And that's why they're, you know, still alive in this one. 2-2 score line, just not allowing the side of EWG Ouroboros to get, you know, an inch on this one. And it's Bop 9-3, man. And like he's gonna break a kill record right now on the pace that he's playing, as it's a, you know, 2-2 score line. And it does look like the side of no safe zone headed out onto this A site. Just a little bit of an interesting play, throwing a wrench in there. They did not do this into the couple rounds that we saw so far. So a new play coming out from them, and you see the rotates on that mini map already coming through. And it is going to be a 4v4 bang out again, and it's Fortable going down first, and Lance is able to collect onto another one, but D does get traded out. Nade getting primed and ready to go through as another kill comes on through. Khan able to get one, but nothing here for Bop as he's trying to find something, and he's going to be able to get taken down Lycan by himself. Gets the first pistol kill, but this chow is going to be a very hard one to do, and it does not go down for him with the shot punch, and the defuse comes on through for EWG.
It looked like he missed the shot and got the punch first. Is that what I saw? And that's what got him to lose that? Oh man, what an insane ending there. Could have gone any direction. A bit of a gamble going for that shot punch. I love to see the look at that. Yep, missed the shot, did the punch first. That caused that entire game. I love the play towards the bomb. Not sure if he's gonna get the kill. Just get the pistol shots on him. Get him distracted. Got the kill and still almost able to come back from it. Bop already double digits at 2-3. A lot of game left here. Love the series. Love the series. I think it was Lycan had the sniper out before. Maybe you'll see a little bit more sniper action, but we're seeing some really quick plays. But we see a front push with a front defense. What a start. Oh my God. Rosta on the triple, looking for a full team. What? It's over already.
Bro, what did I just watch? I'm sorry, but like, Rosa just coming in clutch from his team, hitting 3 through the middle of the map, and able just to knock them all down. That third one was a crazy chow from him, able to win it though, and that's why they're up in this one again. And it is a 2-4 scoreline. Up 2 rounds right now is EWG, looking to try to take this one in these later rounds. It's 11-5, but when you're 11-5 and no one's really helping you out, this is a scoreline you're getting. And it is even across the board pretty much on the other side. No one really standing out. It's a interesting play here for the side of no safe zone as they try to get something going. Sniper is also out for the side of EWG. Askew in the middle of the map does get spotted out and shot down as they do push him back. This mid space is getting taken over as an A plant trying to come on through. Bop on the outside angle, trying to find something as Fortable, I do believe, gets a spot out onto that player. So now he has a little bit of information going his way, and this round slows to a halt right now as they try to find something.
Yeah, it's the first round that everything kind of goes slow. We saw in that last one, everyone pushed middle, offense and defense. It just ended immediately. Now we see a little bit of a mix. No one's really sure which way to go. But the call comes in, looks like it's going A. The defense on A is there. We got one player all the way in the back. Rosa's going to be the wild card. We got 3 up on the rest of it. Bob has the bomb with D, but we got the player collapsing from the back. Rosa looking to make this play, cleans it up, and here we go on to the next. Another nice round. They're on match point. We went back and forth, but Bob can't do it by themselves. So they need a little bit of teamwork here, and teamwork is what EWG is looking like on the scoreboard, with Rosa edging out the lead. I believe on what, a 4 or 5 streak right now. 4, working halfway towards the cruise missile. All right. Khan's probably right about there as well. It could happen, but this is match point. And no safe zone has to play flawless here. I'm not seeing it on this, but we got a full team offense versus full defense here on B.
Yeah, an interesting bang out play coming on through, and Rosa able to clutch up onto the first kill. Fordable does get traded out. Now a 2v2 scenario where it is a hard ass to do. Now 1v2. Bomb still down. You need to try to find it. And it is going to be EWG that just out pressure the plays from the side of no safe zone. And it is now a 2-0 lead here for EWG Ouroboros, trying to punch their ticket to the grand final. As you know, ladies and gentlemen, we're not going to be seeing that overload game mode. We head to another S&D, which is a little bit more interesting. We saw it in the first one, you know, the side of no safe zone came out very strong, just went into the wayward side on the later half of the map. Maybe they can bring themselves back on the map number 3 and maybe push us to map 4.
Yeah, it was quite a symbolic end there. Bop was by themselves against EWG Ouroboros, and much like that entire S&D, Bop was just by himself trying to get it done and could not do it. Needs the team. It just wasn't there. The plays were going EWG like crazy. You know, Ouroboros were pushing together, getting the defense, getting the wraps. Obviously, Rosa, great plays, going off like crazy. Ended that one 9-4. Not as great as Bop's game, but I believe Bop's high kills was just due to the lack of slaying power from the rest of his teammates there. So we'll see in this next one. We'll have Colossus loading on up next. And, you know, we're going back and forth. We got an extended series. We're going to see exposure after this one. Colossus already loading up. Love the neutral host. Quick games back to back. Well, what are you thinking for this series? Is no safe zone kind of losing a little bit of their stuff here, or what do we see?
I think so. I mean, they did not look good in the respawns in the winners final. They really, really need this map to keep themselves alive, or it's going to be a fast 3-0 by the side of EWG Ouroboros. We really need to see some kind of inkling of respawn, you know, pressure of having a good time in the respawn, because right now they do not look comfortable. They lost in the first one very close. But ladies and gentlemen, we head on into this one, and it's no safe zone on the hill time first, as it is a 3 dead already for EWG. Make it all 4 as they collect back onto the time, just playing out this P2 side. They want the favorable side, as it is going well for them already into the early game, as another double up happens again. Make it 3 dead on the hill time. Bop, the only one left up close to the hill, and he's had a lot to do as he tries to play for these P2 sides. He's able to collect onto one. Nade kill connecting as well, and the hill time still just going back and forth.
The explosions going on up there are insane. Rosa, that beautifully cooked nade on the double, chef's kiss on that, but it's nonstop explosions on P1. These players know exactly where to throw all their primaries and secondaries. It's a no man's zone. That's why no one's up there. They're just fighting for this P2. And EWG has the spot, but they get slayed out. Here we go. Finally, a turn of events. Not much score happened on P1, so this is really where the game's going to be starting. It is all purple. No safe zone. Has control, just has to stay on the gunny. It's Lance gatekeeping it. Boom, gets taken out. Here we go. Comes the collapse. They got the spawns, though, to be able to refill. Looking for the trades. Again, don't have the gunny. Just filling into the kill factory. But it's Rosa last alive. That's 4 dead. No safe zone has it on the tail end of this hill as everyone's starting to rotate on to P3.
Yeah, we saw these strong starts from no safe zone, and you saw it in map number 1. They were up very large in the first couple hills, and they are doing the same thing here, but they have to keep their playing prowess up to par, or it is the side of EWG that could still stir the pot on this one, as they do have the rotations first to this hill, but it's Rosa kind of by himself here. He does have teammates help, actually, as the middle of the map play comes on through. Can't get the second one, as a pistol kill does come on through for Asku. Trying to find this player here, as it is going to be a team chow out. And again, a 2 dead here for D. Back and forth into this series we go. Bop also collecting. That's a 4 dead again for EWG Ouroboros, and it is not going their way early into this one.
Now they're completely surrounded by the spawns here. You're going to be looking every single direction, but look at how they have this coverage. They got all the players looking every direction. They're getting the kills, and here comes the feed. They only got one way to look now, and they are just slaying out here. Their gunnies are on Bop, of course, leading the team. Asku now, and we haven't been saying too much, is leading up. Ouroboros showing it out. Rosta is still in there getting some kills, but it was nonstop. I think it was almost a full 60 here. Look at the score lead. No Safe Zone is cooking right now. They get emulsified with energy after losing those 2 rounds. And here we go onto the next hill, and Lance off of a double, able to get it. Asku's the last alive on the anchor, but Cod's not going to get him spawned back there. Able to drop back. It's going to be a 1v1 with Bop. Who's going to take it? Not able to see it each other. Asku's still back there, but Cod's not giving them the spawns. Here we go. Some kills finally going their way. They're looking to get down there, get a little breathe into the action. Like it's having to overextend, and they finally have control with just 30 seconds left on the hill.
Yeah, this is a good hill time, though, to bring themselves back into this one. And Khan hitting the jump shell again, able to collect onto 2. Those are huge kills, headed back to a P1. And you need the side of EWG or Boros to have control of this hill. And it's Rosa already collecting onto the first kill into the hill time. But Pinstripe kill feeds come back into it. And Fordable pushed up a little bit, maybe too far past that 50-yard line. Gives the spawn back to the side of No Safe Zone. He's up top Mohawk right now, just controlling the pace of play, going back and forth into this one, as it's now a 2 dead. But this is exactly how this P1 started. I mean, how this map 1 started. You need to slow it down maybe if you're the side of EWG and play your game. Do not play the side of No Safe Zone's game, because right now that is not working for you.
Yeah, I'd like to see some more trophy systems on that P1. I saw Ouroboros was playing into the fact that the first cop on P1 off the start of this round, no one was really taking it. They were looking for that first advantage on those 30 seconds, but the nades come out. Trophies are not down. Bop's literally standing here with a trophy in his pocket and not putting it down is crazy, because they just have control. There we go, finally taken out due to his lack of trophy system. But the P2 action is going to start happening here. Here it comes the pop. The Lance looking to put in, but can't get over. D waiting for some teammates to hop off. It's a 3-man push onto the site. Khan was able to hold it off before that's 2. Asku finding another. Oh my God, it just leaves 1. Going to get chased down. That's a 4 dead. Full control. Fordable pushes up off of that double. That's going to push that spawn in the opposite corner of the map. But look, they lost the anchor. God's going to put him right behind it. What a spawn. And now they have to look behind, but they still have control here. 40 seconds left. No spawn control still, but they keep him in the blender. Here we go, off to Khan. Fails to hold the objective, and now it's going green on the tail 30. And we're going to see on this next hill when it pops if anyone's going to go up there. They were able to hold it off before for almost a full 60. Can they do it again?
And you saw this time not going the way of EWG or Boros off the rip of this first hill. And again, Fordable collects another big 2-piece onto this hill time. It's going to be Khan and Lance here for this P3 side battle. And again, it's only going to be a couple teammates in for EWG, but back and forth, and they collect onto the kills. This is where they start to flow now. Let's head into a listen-in with EWG or Boros as they hold down this P3 time.
Time, dead, close on me, dead. That's 3 dead, 3 dead.
4.
It should be P2 or P4, P2 or P4.
3 people, no, they spawn P4, they spawn P4.
Where's he? I'm picking up.
I have all blue pinches. No, there's 3 blue, bro.
One of your green, dead. Yeah, all front.
Whoa, I just got fried.
Oh, good. Try to get some.
One more. He's flicking. Two.
Yeah, let's get right. You're good.
Right here.
Blue dead. Back. How much?
Yeah, I'm about to play the back with you.
Guys, nowhere to be found.
The back man, dead.
Nice. Should I have all of your P1?
I'm backing up our side.
DSP1. One more new, like it. One shot new.
Play the back.
One nigga run. Alright, short.
They're everywhere. They're everywhere.
Yeah, we're splitting. I got one in the back, bro. Bank on. Alright, block. Stay up. One in your P1.
I need a P2.
This guy's already P1, man. Just sitting there yelling.
I have her front.
Alright, they can take a left route.
What's our left?
I have all left. I have all.
He's still on my outer.
Stay down.
Let me out.
On time, weak. Dead. One more time.
Another week. Another week.
Last on time.
No, enter.
She were not forcing gunfight.
And a great listening
All right,
coming
that
from
was
EWG.
That was quite the listen in there. Just listening into it, they're calling the 4 deads, they're calling usernames, calling locations, doing strat calls. The energy was up. I was liking what I was hearing.
Yeah, very good listening from them. A little bit more of, that pace of play has come back into this map, and you can see so far so good for the side of No Safe Zone. But let's head into a listen-in with them as they try to break this P1 time. They need it more than anything.
One more statue. Jump up. Looking at that.
Give me time.
Hey,
Portable. Front left, laying down. Front left, your side. Nice. Look at P2 now.
I'm helping you, Lance. I'm helping you. Go time.
Advocate.
Weak. We got it. Nice. Good help.
I didn't even have.
Dude, I'm just getting fucking triple.
They're both one in time, bro. They're both one.
Just shout me. Yo. Go black thing.
Trap portable. Up P4.
And there you have it, the listening coming from No Safe Zone. Maybe a little bit of that irritation coming on through. You heard it in the comms as well. Just not the gunfights really going their way. And this P2 rotation is not going their way either. Lycan finally able to get something going into the back of the map. Maybe the spawns do favor them in this one. But so far, so good from EWG as they fry into the back. Now they all look front. They know these players are going to be here. And again, EWG with the clutch up kills. And they have the hill time. This is where they can close it out.
Yeah, Fordable and Rosa has been back and forth doing the doubles, even some triples there, and they were getting angry on those listen-ins. But it is all green. They got 10 left. They can win it here. They have to go in. They had a gatekeeper. Fordable falls. They have to go for the Hail Mary play. They're all dropping down low now. 1 second. They have to go for the dive. There it is. 248 to 177. Able to hold it off. Die's going to have to go for it. I don't think he has time. Oh, my God, what a round. Jeez.
And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Our grand final is now set. EWG Ouroboros coming through the loser side of the bracket, clutches up in the final round, and is able to push it into that grand finals 3-0ing the side of No Safe Zone. Really, the respawn game modes just did not look good for No Safe Zone.
Yeah, No Safe Zone. I mean, I feel like their respawn might have been even better than their S&D because Bop was able to carry themselves. But even looking at that last hard point, it was pretty even across the board. Lycan was dropping the ball a little bit, but had the hill time. But Ouroboros was just going off. You seen all the doubles and triples Rosa and Fordable were getting, and still outshined by their teammates' score. It was quite the series. Saw it go back and forth on the first map. No Safe Zone took it with Ouroboros, not even a single point off of that P1, and then they were able to bounce back. And then on that S&D, it started off back and forth, but EWG just took over. They could not the side of No Safe Zone wasn't able to fall onto Bop for the entire game, and it really showed. And then on that last hard point, we're looking at some really nice score sets. We got Asku on 36 and 23. We got Fordable on 33 and 22. Hill times pretty even across the board. Rosa with a little more on the hill, but beautiful score. Great teamwork. Beautiful. Textbook call outs, maybe a little too much repeating, a little too much fluff, to be absolute professional team. But we're in the top end of the amateurs here, and I can't ask for any more on their listen-ins there. I think it was a great series for them. They're hyped up. They got the energy. They're coming out of this losers finals. They're looking into the grands, and they want that prize money, and I'm excited to see it.
Yeah, they take on Team Sinister in the best of 7 coming up here live and direct to you in just a couple minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, make sure you got a snack going, you got a drink going, because it's going to have a lot of entertaining moments. We will see you guys in a couple minutes for that grand final when it does go live. Let's head to a quick break. We'll see you later.
Don't give yourselves to brutes, men who despise you, enslave you, who regiment your lives, tell you what to do, what to think, or what to feel, who drill you, diet you, treat you like cattle, use you as cannon fodder. Don't give yourselves to these unnatural men with machine minds and machine hearts. Let us all unite. Let us fight for a new world, a decent world, that will give men a chance to work, that will give youth a future and old age a security. By the promise of these things, brutes have risen to power, but they lie. They do not fulfill their promise. They never will. Dictators free themselves, but they enslave the people. Now let us fight to fulfill that promise. Let us fight to free the world, to do away with national barriers, to do away with greed, with hate and intolerance. Let us fight for a world of reason.
Renowned physicist Stephen Hawking has made a statement about artificial intelligence, basically warning us that could lead to the end of mankind. It's very a complex algorithm of artificial intelligence, and they got onto the subject of it, and here's what he had to say about it.
Once humans develop artificial intelligence that will take off on its own and redesign itself at an ever-increasing rate. But I think the development of full artificial intelligence could spell the end of the human race. primitive forms of artificial intelligence we already have proved very useful. Humans, who are limited by slow biological evolution, couldn't compete.
Yo, gamers, we are ready to cook it up. We have grand finals. It is all cooking up here tonight. Right now, we have the EWG League. Oh, man. What a series. What a tournament. What a season. Everything has been insane. And it all comes down to this: the $1,400 prize pool on the line between our teams, EWG, Ouroboros, and Sinister, here with Invictus. Man, what are you thinking about tonight?
Yeah, we really need to question the S&Ds coming out from both teams. I mean, it's really what's going to matter here. I think S&D wins championships, in my personal opinion, and can, elongate these series a lot of the time. So if you're a good S&D team, you get three of them in this series. Like, you need to be on par with what we saw in the last one for EWG. The side of Sinister did lose the S&D to No Safe Zone, so it is a little bit of questions raised by them. We do have a little bit of mix-up on the scoreboard as well, ladies and gentlemen, so it probably is going to get reset here, unfortunately. But as it does get reset, let's talk about what our maps and modes series is going to look like, and it's an interesting one for sure. So as we talked about it, we are not seeing that Overload being played tonight, so it's a Blackheart hardpoint. Then we head to Din S&D, then another hardpoint going back to Scar, and then another one right after that going to Din. Chef, talk to me about those last three maps, because it's a very interesting pool.
Yeah, and then we get my favorite of this game, of almost any game. It's in Raid. And then we're going to get a hard point exposure and then an S&D Scar to round it out. Now, I know we were chatting a little bit before this match. This is the best of 7. It's first to 4, obviously. If you can sneak in that Den S&D win on map 2, that's 3 hard points right there, smack dab in it. If you're a hardpoint team, it's a really easy time for you to start out on match point if you can take all of those and lock yourself into those hard points. But like you said, S&Ds win championships, they win tournaments, they win series, and it is rounding out there with some thick S&Ds at the end with Raid and Scar. We could see the extended series. I believe we're not doing a losers bracket reset. It is straight up best of 7, first to get the 4 rounds wins. And we got all of the players where they need to be, and it's going to be an explosive start here on P1.
And already opening up is the side of EWG. They have players in the hill time and just trading out perfectly so far. The side of Team Sinister needs to play onto the back foot for this P2 spawn up. And right now, it does not look like they're going to be able to get it, as it is only going to be one player in flying here trying to fight Askew, and Askew just going to be able to get that trade out. As the hill time does go contested for just a second, it's still the side of EWG. Ouroboros holding down that P2 side, and they look to be flying into the front of the map. As I say that, though, a 3 dead now for the side of Team Sinister, and they're in for the time.
Yeah, 2 players on Sinister yet to even catch a kill. Pretty sad start. You know, we just saw Ouroboros. If you've been with us all night, thank you so much. You saw how crazy they cooked up that last 3-0. And we go right into this next one, and they are in it hot to start. They don't have spawns here. They're going to have to get an uphill battle. Going to have to be on the gunny. A team kill is going to look real nice after Askew catches a double. The teammate going to take him out. Here we go. EWG Ouroboros is on the hill. Just one player, Phi Long, trying to work his way around and going to get taken out. They have control. Going to have to push up, push those spawns back. Huge kill from Fordable. Does get traded out. Nobody on the hill. Got 30 seconds left. Trying to hold it back. Spawns do get pushed out due to Khan. Middle of the map control. Not seeing enough players with this middle of the map control. Able to rotate everywhere. If you have the middle, you have the entire map. You can go anywhere you need to go with cover. And here we go. It is still purple on the site. That's EWG Ouroboros. Holding it off. 10 seconds left. Crazy kills coming in. And here's the rotation. And they're there first.
And the side of Sinister looking to try to break open this P3 side, as they have 3 players in control of it. But we saw this from EWG. The side of No Safe Zone had a very good start onto this map, and they had rotations to this hill, but it did fall and collapse at the end of it. But it's not happening for Sinister, as they collect onto the 3 dead, make it all dead now. Now you look the front of your map. You do not have to worry about these flank plays as much. But again, something you need to hold into the back of your mind is that EWG was down about 60 points in the last one. They have the gene of coming back on this map in their bones, and they're trying to continue their prowess on this hill time. So far, so good, as they collect back onto it, and another 3 dead for EWG. Now flying into the back of the map is Khan, just making sure these spawns do not come up, but Fei Long, again, able to collect onto it.
Now, Phi Long was sitting on 1 kill until they just got that double kill. Finally getting out there with 3 and 10 start. Not great. Does have the hill time. And honestly, looking at the score, it could still go either way. Like you said, Ouroboros came back from nothing to the win at the first round on hardpoint last time. And now they're on the lead, so they can take that and double it and give it to the next guy. Fordable sitting at 2.0 KD. Everyone else looking real solid. Got hill time spread out amongst everyone. Edwin, not much on the hill, not much on the sleigh. Got to pick that up a little bit, but the score is going their way. Seeing a lot of Khan and Rosa in the kill feed. Portable with some very important kills. A lot of purple where it needs to be, but you see green on your bottom left there spawning in. They're all hunched in, trying to catch those kills. It's all purple in the feed. Khan catching a teammate, but that's all right. They got almost 4 dead. Just got to get Cinco E's out of there. And now they have control. Spawn's going to get pushed out. 12 seconds left. They don't have the manpower right now, but they're able to catch scraps. And there we go. Finds the fight. The hill's going to pop here, and they will have control.
And it's back into this back spawn play again. It's 2 players from the side of Team Sinister that are trying to find these spawns for their side, but they have to look into the front. And Fordable spawns up close here, just trying to, take the timing away from them. And again, it goes back in forth into the hill time, a pinstripe kill feed. And right now, it favors the side of Team Sinister on the control of spawn right now.
And I'm looking at this. They're trying not to get on it. They don't want to get exposed. There's not a good spot to really stand on this hill with complete safety. But we saw the spawns getting a little juddered there, and now Ouroboros able to get back on it with now a 40-point lead. And they do some wild wraps around the side, trying to get on to this next hill here. 15 seconds left. Rosa on that big kill. Here we go, collapsing, and they're trying to get this from all angles. Trades coming through, the pistol kills coming on, playing the wall the best they can, and Sinister getting wiped out. Now getting gate kept. They're all going to have to look at Fordable here, and if they don't, he's going to find the kills. And there they come, pre-fire, and calls are coming out. The comms from the teams have to be crazy.
Yeah, and let's head into and listen in with the side of EWG Ouroboros as they have a fat lead on this first rotation of hills. They go back into it and try to control P2 as we head into a listen in with them.
Nice, let's get time, let's get time.
Absolutely one shot.
I'm taking a right round. They don't
Edwin. There's two square.
Too weak in it. That guy's Cinco, one shot inside.
Yeah, they're pushing the.
Right side.
Whoa.
Stay P2. Go P2.
Take a little left route.
Two on me inner. Edwin are flying. Going P4.
Yeah.
Edwin's freaking out.
I left P4.
Have all of your dubs.
Edwin's hitting
Edwin dead.
Nice, good shit.
Still front.
You can play that. Yo, I'm lucky staying down the time. I don't go long. Let's run.
All right.
Shit on.
Yo, Seiko P1, 2 P1, I believe. Right?
One shot, Edwin, bro. Two circle.
Long on me.
Hit on AR.
P1.
Absolutely on time, Edwin.
One shot few long, bro. Two on time. Two elbow.
Yeah, I'm hitting.
I hate you, bro.
I'm helping you, Oscar.
I got the kick
Give me
cutting.
a second.
In the back.
Only kill.
Let's go Max. He's a nade. He's on Max.
I killed him.
Stay up on time.
Just stay alive. Yeah.
Oh, fucking
Long,
short,
absolute
bro. You
long.
Yo, square.
Wait for the scratch.
Nice, good shit.
BP1.
And a great
Love
listening
hearing-
coming in. Go ahead, brother.
Loved hearing the calls there. We saw one get taken out from the back, and Khan catches the call. 8 finds the first shot onto the guy coming into the back on square. Beautiful call outs, beautiful positioning. I heard some silence there, but I think it was strategic silence. They were kind of playing it slow. They needed to play it slow. They said, hold on, let's wait. And then they shoved it in, and they were able to take control, and that's important. A lot of the times, these players are just go. But when you slow down strategically, it can really show off, and I think that is what's giving them the edge here.
Definitely slow. They're slowing down, and Fordable able to collect a 2-piece. And again, it just looks like the side of Team Sinister have no answers for the side of EWG's SMGs, and they are controlling the pace of play, and that's really what's going on. But it starts to turn as Flying able to collect on a big 2-piece on the next hill, and the back of spawn now trying to get questions asked. And again, he does get picked up by Rosa. SMG in hand, able to collect onto one. But again, we'll see what the middle of the map does have for us, as the dub window is going to be questioned by the side of EWG, and this scoreline starts to dwindle here. You need to control the pace of play as you did in the onset of this map. As I say that though, a big 3 dead in the kill feed. Only one left up is in the middle of the map, but they do spawn close. A back and forth hill. They need this time more than anything for the side of Team Sinister, but it is not going the way of EWG right now.
Cinco, nice 2-piece there. We saw Ouroboros on the back of that Hellstorm, getting the information, getting the positions. Khan hitting that 30 on the kill feed. Cinco with his own on his own side. Edwin trying to lock in and get that done as well. But his green on the site, that's Team Sinister holding it off now. Rotating onto the next hill, we see 6 going deep. Rosa looking to lock this down on the anchor. Asku on the site, calling out. Seen one skip by. Call comes through. That one's up. The pre-fire's there, almost like he got walls. That is how good these comms are. You heard them. Khan, Rosa finding their kill now. Flying, able to find Khan. It is now Team Sinister on the hill, but the shots are there for Ouroboros. There's Fordable the jump shots. That's the spot to do it. If you got your jump shot, that's the angle you need, and they got it. Spawns with a line of sight on him. Stinko making that AR put in that work. Now Ouroboros on the site. I'm seeing a lot of teams on these later ends of the brackets, these professional great shot teams. They want the left side of this hill. It is the strength, the strong side. You can't get those jump shots onto them. We see green spawning in there. Team Sinister trying to break into it. I don't think that's the favorable side, but they got the shots. Fordable on the double now, trying to hold it off now, off to P1 as we get everyone reset and spawn 7.
And the scoreline looking very close here, but let's head into a listen-in with the side of Team Sinister as they go to dead. They need to try to break this P1 hill for the time.
He's con, bro. Enter. We got pillars. They're all front. Flip. I'll move you guys. Bullet. Nice. We doubles you again, bro. A pinch. No. Bro.
I got one.
Nice.
Win. Oh, have one shot portable with con.
I'm looking over, bro.
He still does. He's like looking at
I want to. Where's the front bullet? Oscar front of bullet. There's 2 in time of bullet, bro.
We're holding dubs, bro.
Wait me from my pinch. Wait from the pinch. On their time, bro. There's that time. Just stay alive.
Both in there.
Oscar bullet. Show me. I don't hit him. Full HP. One shot. Hop out. It happens each time. The one shot time. One shot front door. Nice. Hit it. Hit it right. Let's see.
Enter.
No,
okay.
So dead,
One's P2.
You watch me cross, bro. Oscar, top right. Scam. P1, bro. P1 dub door. Am I sure, bro?
I'm going right.
I don't left long. I don't long, bro. I don't long right now.
Nah, he picked it up, man. Fuck.
A great listening coming in from the side of Team Sinister as they continue to fry here. If you're the side of EWG, you have this control. This is where you make your claim onto this map number 1. And Fordable going huge at the end, not allowing them to get into the hill, dropping a 42 bomb.
Wow, what a game. That was great. Going back and forth quite a bit. All the players really shining at certain points. I saw Cinco doing some crazy plays, nice doubles, throwing those nades where they need to. Fordable, beautiful doubles, good positioning. The jump shots going crazy. We see there the score, 40s for 3 players. Fordable, Con, and Cinco there are heavy hitters tonight. We got ourselves a series 250-208. What an ending.
Yeah, very, very close ending on the end of that. Map 1 goes the favor of EWG Ouroboros, and they just take control of it fully. We'll see if they can continue that prowess on a DIN S&D as we head into our second map. We'll see how that goes for them and what the plays are going to look like. And, one of those things that we talk about is, the teams having a very good S&D. We saw it in the last one. No safe zone could not answer the questions being asked by the side of, this Ouroboros team, this EWG team. And the funny thing is, no safe zone actually won the S&D in their series against the side of Team Sinister. So this could get out of hand early, in my personal opinion.
Yeah, winners round 4. These teams played each other, and Sinister 3-0'd off of EWG Ouroboros. That's what sent Ouroboros to the losers bracket, and we saw them bounce back on that last game up against No Safe Zone, and here we are with Sinister. Sinister, they've been chilling here for a while in this winter side. We took quite a break so everyone could enjoy their Super Bowl weekend, and we bring it back here tonight. And I'm so glad they did, because they were able to rest, get that energy. Here's flying with the sniper. Chef loves it. Going to push up, but Khan got the sniper back, pushing up. He can't be pushing with the sniper. That's not what we'd be doing. But Asku, all headshots there to clean it up. That's the double, gets answered back, and that's the end of the first round.
Yeah, a very close round at the end of it. Asku almost collecting the 3 to finish off the round. Just had a little bit more to handle with. He couldn't get past his store position. Unfortunate. Long, though, able to clutch up on 2 kills into that round. We'll head back into their offensive side in this next one. We'll see what it looks like, because the side of Team or EWG Ouroboros had a very strong defensive side. We'll see if that continues here. Asku able to collect onto 2. We'll see if that goes their way again. Nade through the middle of the map. Long looking for this middle play. Just a little bit of a different kind of a call out. We saw EWG do this in the last one. They have a full control of that B point. A little bit of good shots going out for Long. And again, they are going to hit this full rotate. Just one player here for the side of EWG holding this down, as it's number 4, Khan, looking for some kind of information. He does give that information over to his teammates. You can see them already rotating through mid-dragon, just knowing where these players are probably going to be going from, as the first kill does come through, and it's going to be the side of Team Sinister able to clutch it up. But now in the 2v2, pinstripe kill feed. These rounds have been going very fast, ladies and gentlemen, and the slowdown comes on through from one side, and it's Long again, able to clutch up onto it, but Fordable able to clutch up onto that kill as well. Now in the 1v1, this is a little harder to do if you're the side of Team Sinister. This information was given on over to Fordable. He's just going to play his life, play the time, let this guy plant, and he's played this timing perfectly if he wants to try to win it. And he does get some shots down, and it gets the kill as well. EWG Ouroboros back on the board with another round.
Almost got away with it, too. That was pretty close. I think if he would have slid outside a little bit more. Not sure why he went back in on the chow. He already got hit. Pretty bad play call there. Fordable finds the kill. Fei Long got some shots off at the start of that round, and then it was like, nah, let's just wrap it around. No bodies dropped for quite a while, but once that first one dropped, these players are not letting trades on the table. Nothing's getting left behind. They're going after all of it. And a beautiful round there, all the way down to the 1v1. No one's real fault there. I don't like that reach out at the end, but here we go. It is a B push with a 2-man defense.
Yeah, and it's an interesting play here, as it is going to be Fordable that collects on the first blood. Asku shooting through the wall again, and it's a 3v2 scenario for the boys from Team Sinister. They need to try to clutch this one up for their team. They do not want to give the side of EWG Ouroboros another offensive round. This is really where they started to flow very well, but it is going to be a rotation back through the middle of the map for the side of Team Sinister, and they're going to try to play this through the back dojo position, just checking every corner, playing as a team. Exactly what you need out of a top S&D team in this one. And it is going to be first bloods that go to the side of EWG now in a 1v1. And it's not going to happen, I do believe. This Chow's coming through, and it's going to be the first kill. Not going the way of Team Sinister. EWG able to collect another round.
Yeah, I think he thought he finished that first kill. It would have brought him into that final 1v1, but wasn't able to finish it off. Had the first, second, third shot on him and pulled out the pistol to try and finish off Rosa, but didn't have enough in the tank. What an unfortunate end there. Pretty much 2 kills stolen from him, but you got to chalk it up. You got some more rounds ahead of you. Let's move on to the next one. And Fordable sitting at 5-2, looking real nice. 4-2 for Fei Long on the other side. Here we are cooking it up into this next one. It is a 4-man attack versus a 3-man defense. Here we go. Getting the first blood. Gets answered back with a wall shot from Fei Long. Flying, trying to get in there. Finds one. Sees one more in the back. Get some shots. 12 health. Gonna fall back here. Not gonna reach out from 12. Edwin gonna push in at the full health. Oof, gonna get taken out here from the pistol. Khan is back there flying now in a 1v2 situation. I believe Khan was before. Does have the pistol on. Holds it off. Able to find it. What a round. Disgusting with that pistol. Absolute insane secret sauce action here.
Yeah, and so far so good from the side of EWG. It gets a little bit hairy there at the end in a 2v4 scenario, but they're just able to clutch it out and able to get the kills in early concession. And again, so far so good for them. We'll see what this hell's in for the next round as well. EWG already up 1 map, looking to try to push the envelope even more, maybe snowball this as much as possible. But we head out over to this B site for the side of EWG. A kind of an interesting play again for the side of EWG. They have played this before, but the smoke kind of lacks them back. You see the bomb already playing over to that A side. They're giving information onto this B side to tell them, hey, we might be here, but we also might not. But it's going to be flying, able to clutch up on the first blood, and it's a double from Asku as he clutches it up himself. Cinco able to get one now in the 2v2 challenge. A bombed player does go down. It is going to be another round here for Team Sinister as they clutch it back out.
Yeah, Asku has been getting a lot of fancy doubles, almost on accident. Not enough to get through on that one. Team Sinister really pushed through it to get that one. Like in the end here, Fei Long has had some really nice, accurate shots. Love the follow-up. That time, when you have the advantage, you got to keep that momentum going. Got to keep on it. Don't let him get away from you. Keep the advantage. Get the call out. Get the guy from the other angle. Beautiful play to end it there. And here we go. We a little bit of back and forth. 3-2, anyone's game. EWG is in the lead here. They did win that first game, and now they are up by 1. You see what can happen here. We see a little bit of a split on offense and defense here. All four just waiting for a direction. Affordable was the one to push up. No trades available. Just kind of sent their lone little scout to get that one done. And that's going to give them a huge advantage. They know that on this B site, if they have man advantage, they could just take this one out. It's going to come in high. Oh, my God. Khan couldn't even catch a body. It's a disgusting 4v2. We saw 2 men get it done before from Ouroboros. I believe it was on that last one. It's Asku and Rosa working through here. Have to work trades. We've seen this before today. Look, oh no, Rosa's going to fall. Asku catches doubles for a living, but I don't think it's going to be enough on this one. And here we are. Back we go. 3 up.
And that changed 2 rounds together for Team Sinister. Now they are looking to continue to fry. And it's this man on your screen right now. Fei Long able to, have a better start in the map number 2. 9-3 on the start here. Looking very strong so far. And we'll see if he can continue that prowess or if he will slow down. We saw him have a slowdown in the last one as well. So it's an interesting ask. But we head back into this next round, ladies and gentlemen. It is going to be the side of EWG on offense. They have lost the last 2 rounds. They need to play a little bit more passive, play for the information. As they spot out 3 into mid, they're going to play back this a little bit. Asku getting questions asked from him, trying to find something. He does spot out 1 into hole. Stun check does come on through, but again, he can't get the shots to land, and his teammates fall elsewhere on the map.
Yeah, a little bit all over the place. It's a hard one. Those interactions at that point on those stairs don't happen too often. If Fei Long caught with the pistol out, it's going to be a quick round end there. See a lot of these higher end teams, the ones towards the end of this tournament bracket, it's pretty much when one body drops, the rest are dropping. And the ones who play it slower, the ones who are left, but it is lions fighting lions out there. They want the kills. They are thirsty for the blood, and they are looking to get it done. Everyone on a roll tonight. Rosa, the heavy hitter, sitting 2-6. Not what you like to see, but Fei Long, the man that's been running it now, 9-4. Beautiful stat line. Asku with the crazy doubles, sitting at 8-7. We're looking at a 3-1 split both ways, but it's backwards. And I'm like, who's carrying the bomb? They didn't know either. And they lose 2 players of map advantage. Looking to hold. Oh, man, I thought they weren't going to find him, but they do have the map advantage. Not picking up the bomb. Not much of a deficit here. They didn't lose too much, and they have control now in a 4v2. Now, again, Ouroboros stuck in another situation. They're going to have to come with 2 people. Asku in this again. Now with Khan. See if they can switch it around. They aren't with each other. Going to have to check this corner. Flying is there. Finds the kill. Now Asku has to find theirs. Oof, gonna get traded out now. Asku in the last alive, able to find the one that trades it in a 1v2. Has to get the bomb defused, has 10 seconds to do it. Asku now 17 health. Gonna get finished up. Man, that's now, what, 3 in a row up to match point? Ugh, that's not good.
Yeah, but we saw this side have a 5-3 lead and squander it in a raid S&D against no safe zone. So we'll see if they can keep that lead or if the side of EWG Ouroboros locks in and brings this back into a round 11 kind of a map. We'll see on this next round. We really need to see something out of Rosa, the man that's been leading them so far. He has not had a great start in the S&D in this one. He's going to be your bomb carrier. Actually, Asku going to be your bomb carrier as it has switched over. This mid play did work a lot for them in the last one as well. They do spot up one into top window, and they're able to collect on that first blood. This is really good from the side of EWG Ouroboros. They play this pace very fast when they do get up into this window, but so far so good as they head into it. It is a 3v4 scenario, and a trade out does come on through, but now it does not look good and favorable as they've dropped 2 bodies now in the 2v2.
They have them split so they can play for it here. If they push into this, they don't know this, but flying is in. Shots cut. He's able to injure both players, but can't clean it up. Here we go. Ouroboros for the first time in a while now. They are favorable. Portable, the last alive. Can he find the trade? Throws it to a gamble on match point is insane. Did have the cover from the bomb site, utilized that a bit, but the other player had the cover of the window. I do believe you can shoot through that structure, so had a little bit of an advantage there. Affordable finds it. They had the advantage now, 9-6. On the back of that, they keep the series alive on the S&D. Now, 4-5, like you said, able to come back from it before. You can see it happening again. 2 players on 9 kills. Looking at the other side, though, we got 10 and 2 8s. A lot of heavy hitters. Here we go. Like you said, that front play worked on offense. Can it work on defense? It's a perfect read on both teams. Oh, my God. Look at this going back and forth both ways. 1v3 or 2v3 now. Ouroboros ahead, looking to take this to a round 11.
Yeah, and they're just playing very passive now as Team Sinister into this one. Rosa has an advantageous position into this P2 side. They really need to try to clear this out and maybe play this A site. But again, they are down in numbers. Very slow round so far, and it is not looking good for them as they've hit the brakes, just been trying to make the plays happen. And again, the spot out from Rosa could be coming through here any second, as they do not spot them out, headed into the middle of the map. Khan not going to have this information over, as he does spot out the bomb carrier, and he does take care of him. Now in the 1v3 scenario, and it's going to be a round 11, ladies and gentlemen. We head the full distance here on map number 2, and now EWG has the advantageous position with 2 rounds back-to-back.
Here we go, grand finals. We got quite a few S&Ds to get through, and we're on round 11 already. The hard points went to over 200 each. The S&D starting off round 11 on Den from a 5-3 lead, 3 rounds in a row to a round 11. Ouroboros, they are doing really good when they're ahead, but they are not doing great if they are behind. They are not able to find that and come back from it. We see looking like a little bit of a mid push. Got a few people out in the open. Nate's getting cooked. No one's going to be on the receiving end of that, but everyone is still alive for Ouroboros. They're able to find that first kill. Cinco is out. They have the advantage. Nobody on the B side. Looking to get through it. Fei Long, though, able to pull this one out. They're all trying to hide, getting spots. Finds nothing is insane. And the teammates didn't really move during that entire encounter, so the UAV not much help. The smoke finally makes a play. Nade is coming out, able to hold it off, and the cooked nade from flying finds it. A body gonna fall from that, looking to tie it up. It is 3-2. Oh my God, Khan with the bomb does not get it down either due to that nade. It's just a Fei Long in a 1v3. And they fall. Oh my God, Ouroboros gets it back. What a round.
Chico, I'm reading you any day of the week.
Jeez. Oh, you hear the cogs coming out of Portable chat. Oh my good Lord, stream. I don't know if you can hear that, but geez. He is letting them know 2-0 up for the side of Ouroboros right now. Affordable in the chat letting them know right now they are not going to win a map. And so far, so good from the side of Ouroboros. Very, very interesting one for sure. As production even moving up the voice chat volume so you guys can hear it a little bit over there. We do appreciate our production team as well, but not a good one either from the side of not a good one from the side of Team Sinister. You drop another S&D in a 5-3 advantage. Not looking good in the S&Ds.
Yes, quite rough. They had the 3 in a row and they weren't able to lock it down. It's unfortunate. It really is. Like, they were right there to get it done. They couldn't pull through. They got the 3 in a row, but like I said earlier, it came down to man advantage, and EWG does amazing with that man advantage. They had that 4v3 going into it with Cinco down. Fei Long, pocketed that Hellstorm, and beautiful timing, waiting for that round 11 S&D. Like, they were up on match point, and they're like, we'll use it if we have to. They had to. I didn't see any of their teammates move a muscle unless you did there. They didn't use their advantage to it. The Small used their nades. No, they didn't. They cooked one up and threw it in there. Oh, what an S&D. But here we go. We're not getting any overload because Call of Duty's broke. Because Call of Duty's broken as it is. We're off to a hard point on Scar.
And so far, so good from the side of Team Sinister. They're able to control this from what is the bad side on this hill. We'll see another rotate coming on through for this P5 side, and it's already taken care of from the side of Team Sinister. They are controlling the pace of play early into this one, but the side of EWG is able to break the hill. We head for the rotations 2P2, and it's a 2 dead here now for Team Sinister. They need to try to find these kills, and Fei Long with a huge one on Affordable in the back. You definitely needed that one. Maybe a little bit of a heat check coming out of Affordable from that last map. He drops 12, and he's trying to find the kills going his way as his teammates are already rotated. And a pistol kill from Asku, just able to connect onto it. And again, so far so good from EWG.
Yeah, back and forth here. EWG taking the lead. Kills are looking pretty even. Hill time is all Asku. That's all right. Affordable now picking up a little bit of time. It is a clash onto this corner. It almost always is. Edwin now looking for this positioning, trying to get in behind. Has a teammate though. Affordable finds a double. Oh my god, it is all green. Sinister gets white. I thought they were going to find something there, and they couldn't get it done. Now tail end of the hill's going to come through. They're going to be trying to get that rotation, but they're going to get pinched here. Players spawning on both ways, but Roast is prepared for it and finds the kill. The gun skill has to be there. You can't just have the positioning, and they got everything to get another wipe through. Again, we're going to have 4 wins to take the series tonight. If they take it here, that's going to be 3 and put them on match point. It's just disgusting. Asku going crazy. It's doubles and triples throughout it. We got a 4 streak on Affordable, a 6 streak on Con. Oh my god, they are cooking up. They are not just an appetizer. We're watching the full course meal get served right now.
Yeah, we are, and it is a full 60 on the P2 side. The hill time not really being questioned here as the cruise missile already comes through from Affordable, looking to try to end this one early. As it does end. I do not know what happened there.
What the fuck are we doing? Hello? What the fuck are we doing? We're ending the game when you guys are hosts? Oh, fuck you, nigga.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know
what's going on.
That was. Let's I say let's throw it to a break and try to figure this one out, guys. I'm not really sure what happened there. Maybe a GA was broke, but we'll get to the bottom of this one.
Alrighty.
power they took from the people will return to the people. And so long as men die, liberty will never perish. Soldiers, don't give yourselves to brutes. Men who despise you, enslave you, who regiment your lives, tell you what to do, what to think, or what to feel, who drill you, diet you, treat you like cattle, use you as cannon fodder. Don't give yourselves to these unnatural men, machine men with machine minds and machine hearts. Let us all unite. Let us fight for a new world, a decent world, that will give men a chance to work, that will give youth a future and old age a security. By the promise of these things, brutes have risen to power, but they lie. They do not fulfill their promise. They never will. Dictators free themselves, but they enslave the people. Now let us fight to fulfill that promise. Let us fight to free the world, to do away with national barriers, to do away with greed, with hate and intolerance. Let us fight for a world of reason.
renowned physicist Stephen Hawking has made a statement about artificial intelligence, basically warning us that could lead to the end of mankind. It's very a complex algorithm of artificial intelligence, and they got onto the subject of it, and here's what he had to say about it.
Once humans develop artificial intelligence, it will take off on its own and redesign itself at an ever-increasing rate. But I think the development of full artificial intelligence could spell the end of the human race. The primitive forms of artificial intelligence we already have proved very useful. Humans, who are limited by slow biological evolution, couldn't compete.
Welcome back from that long break, ladies and gentlemen. We do apologize. A little bit of production problems going on in the in-game crash. You know how COD is nowadays. We also had to deal with some Monicam issues. 2 players on the side of EWG Ouroboros are going to have that Monicam come in from them. So we didn't get to see that last match, but we do have something a little bit interesting here for you. And Chef, talk to me about that.
Yeah, so we got a pretty almost nice screenshot there. Looking at the score, it was, I believe, 175 for the win. It was a close game. It looked like 176, 177. If it wasn't for the reset, obviously could have gone both ways. And we saw that for the first hard point. Looking at this Scar hard point on map 3, I'm able to see. Just going to have to kind of take guesses over for the side of Ouroboros here. But Asku ended that one with the second most score. So on the time. Looking at, it looks like we have the screenshot from Edwin, who went 28 and 26. Looking at the time on the hill, Fei Long was the most on the hill. And looking back from map 1, Fei Long also had some good hill time at 126, so playing well to their strengths. But, you know, Ouroboros, all they needed was that 175. They came out and they got it. Obviously you can't see kills based off of the screenshot, so it's hard to say exactly what was going down. But from what we saw at the start of that little snippet of game we had before the host ended it due to the Monicam nonsense, they got that straightened out. Unfortunately, you know, production's game crashed, tried to get in there, wouldn't let us back in, but doing the best we can. But it's a best of 7. And EWG is up 3-0. So now what we can talk about is what that means for Sinister. You're on match point. You're on grand finals. What does Sinister have to do to come back from this? What are we thinking here, Invictus?
I mean, they have to be good in the hard points. They need to continue to try to, you know, have some kind of inkling of life here. They look like the team that is not going their way right now. It's hard for them to try to get these, respawn game modes going their way. And I do not know what to say here for their side. They needed that map. They need this one to keep it alive as well. So it's a very hard one to do and ask of. So we'll find out here in a couple seconds. He's resetting lobby.
Yeah. Like we said before, if you're good at the hard points, you're going to get it done. They got the 2 hard points already. We're going to another hard point after this. It's Den. And here's where it all ties together, right? We've seen 2 hard points. We've seen an S&D. The 2 hard points, EWG wins, and the S&D is on Den, which they won. Round 11, crazy comeback too. Seriously, guys, if you missed the Search and Destroy, you got to go back and watch that one. It was on match point, 5-3, and Ouroboros comes back with 3 in a row to win it. So they proved Den, they proved hardpoint, and this next one's Den on hardpoint. So it's kind of in the bag, but the score sets for all the maps were very close. On that last one, I did the math there. It was 250, 193 at the end. So very close. Our first hardpoint was 250, 208. So it's one mistake away from losing. And honestly, not only what we saw tonight, it's kind of Black Ops 7 in general. It's really full of 3-0s, and the scores are close. But it still ends up being the 3-0, and it's 3-0 right now, but we got the best of 7. So EWG just needs one more to win the EWG League here in the grand finals, but they earned it. It's not a given. We saw they're fighting for it, and they got money cammed for 2 people. They are making sure that this is fair. And I got to tell you, and the viewers, that they're doing it right. So you can trust the process. They're doing it. And Sinister won 3-0 the last time these teams met. And it's insane to see Ouroboros come out with the 3-0 back at him. Like, they really changed it up here. They came off of the win earlier today. So the only play I can see Sinister getting back at in this hard point is to wear them down. They got to be getting tired here. It's 11 p.m. on the East Coast. I know that they have some Texas hosts. So they got a little more time on them, a little more energy, but I think that's their play. They've been playing nonstop. Sinister has been relaxing. They've been chilling. That's what I see a lot of these with the losers brackets, is it comes down to who got the energy at the end. But match point, that's rough, man. That's rough.
And it's a hard ask to do. We are loaded up into the lobby, ladies and gentlemen. We're just waiting for this next one to go live. And, we really need to see something from the side of Team Sinister, or like you said, this could be done really, really quick. And that's the thing we have to ask. What can they do in the respawns? What can they actually, can they come alive and win one of these? Because right now, it just does not look to be going their way. The kills are not falling for them. And when they do try to get something going their way, it just doesn't look as like a team. It's more of an individual player that's kind of frying, like you saw in the S&D, like you saw in the first hardpoint as well. It's basically one person doing a lot of the work, putting that backpack on. And that really can't happen in a team-based game like this.
Yeah. And, speaking of teams, I want to just shout out the league that is being showcased. They got season 2 signups. It's over there in chat. Scroll through it. It's a Google Doc form. Get yourselves in it. And it's going to be a huge season. It's going to be a lot bigger. Got 126 teams coming out, 42 teams per division, 7 pools per division. The season format is going to be 5 regular season matches, and then the post week, like you see, the 4-week playoff bracket. All the games will be played off a 3-week span. It's going to be up to $3,000 for next season. $1,400 for this one. Still some great money. So get your team signed up today.
Yeah, definitely. So get those cast into, get casters like me and the gaming chef some work to do, because God knows we need it, right, Chef?
We'll do it. We'll do it. We're ready to cook, brother. We're ready to cook. It looks like the players are ready to cook as well. And a little recap again, we are sitting at the 3-0 score set. EWG 250 to 208, then a 6-5, then a 250, 193. Here we go. Match point. Let's cook it up.
And we head off into this map. Early break off coming from both sides. Din, an interesting map set. It is the side of Team Sinister that is able to get the hill time here first, but so far so good. Going back and forth into the hills. Portable able to collect onto one, but Edwin back onto the hill time now, and that time goes green for just a couple seconds, but it is the side of Team Sinister that are trying to push on through this hill time and just control this P2 a little bit more. But as I say that, that's a 3 dead now for the side of EWG Ouroboros. They have the rotations to P2 as well, and they look to try to chain this hill back together. With a lot of time still left here on P1, you need to try to fight for this and fight through it. If you're the side of Team Sinister, so far so good from Edwin as he collects on another big 2-piece back and forth into the kill feed.
Yeah, back and forth is what we've been seeing tonight, but Ouroboros always ends up on top. They're a little bit behind here, but the next kill pops. It's looking very purple over there. That's going to be the side of Ouroboros as they hold it down. Disgusting. Rosa has been on it tonight. I know we didn't award an MVP for the last game, but I feel like Rosa would have been the player to get it. And they've been very consistent tonight. You know, Fordable and Khan did get called out for those Monty cams, but, you know, Rosa has been the consistent, just getting it done player, getting those doubles and triples when needed. Askew gets those accidental doubles that they'll take every single time, and here we go. Oh, I thought they were able to get it. We're seeing a lot of green in the feed. Flying, getting their first kill of the match now. 1-7. Uh-oh, that's not going to work. Here we go. We got 2 on the hill. 5 seconds left. Not where they want to be. Next one's going to pop. We got Askew just waiting for it, but it's going to be 2 pushing in. Are they going to get the double here? Looking for the one. The double comes through. Gatekeeping like crazy. Middle of the map control. Oh, my God. Ouroboros, here comes the energy.
Yeah, you can feel it from the player cams that you're watching right now. They just have the energy. They know what it takes to win the map like this, and they are doing so. And Askew again with a huge double, make it all 4 dead for Team Sinister as they have no inkling of an idea on this hill. And so far, so good from EWG. That nade kill does come on through, though. A little bit more of an ass now as the contest does come through. And Askew here again trying to clutch up this double kill, and another 4 dead goes their way. You see the extra shots coming in as well onto the bodies from Khan. It's just dominance from this team so far as we head to a P4. They have the rotations in the back pocket as well, just controlling fully as a sniper comes out. I do not think that was meant to be picked up, but again, it's just a back and forth so far as it is Askew holding it down, and again, he collects on another double, holding this time down into the gatekeep, and it finally goes down as Cinco able to collect onto a kill, but Rosa is here in the middle of the map with 2, and again, able to collect onto it.
I just want to call out Flying still. Oh, here we go. Hey, Caster, beautiful 2. Oh my God. Now he was stuck on 1 kill up until I just brought up his name. Ridiculous. You're in the grand finals. Pick it up, my guy. Right, here we go. Almost 100-point clubbed out the start. Ouroboros. Oh my God, another 4 down. They are just disgusting. Like I called it before, we saw them prove themselves in hardpoint, and we saw them prove themselves on Den on the S&D. It's Den hardpoint. If Ouroboros doesn't win it here, do they get reverse sweeped? I mean, probably not. They're on match point, but they're looking real nice here. Back to P1 in the center. We saw a bit of life from Team Sinister at the start of the match here, but it's a little gross right now. There's still some time there, right? It's not completely one-sided. A little bit of life. They're not giving up. What I'd like to do, you know, we heard the listen-ins at the start, but the energy is going to be a lot different now, especially when you're down on match point. Let's hear Team Sinister and what they have going on with the comms when they're down and out like this.
I promise you this host is I told you I don't play on Sundays. It's Sabbath day, bro. I can't, bro.
Oh my god.
Why are we playing on a Sunday? Sunday championship Sunday. I'm so sure, bro. Down you old, bro. Oh my god, bro. Championship Sunday. I'm fucking sure. Waited 2 weeks. These guys got little reps, bro. In those 2 weeks, I promise.
Wait, they in the right Discord?
Wait, I'm back. Bummy. I'm coming. I'm actually back.
Oh my god, we're not even blocking, bro.
Wait, I'm
back.
Oh my god.
One shot down to the most so weak out.
I'm nading. Look your back. I'm nading one.
What do you mean with my bag? You with my bag.
Oh!
I'm making one more. Couches.
You be couches, get couches.
Hey, wait,
You got couches, bro. Fake on. Oh, you got done.
Yeah. I mean, I thought it was the wrong Discord. They've given up. That's what giving up sounds like. They don't play on Sundays. They did so great. Why give up? But whatever. What are you thinking?
Yeah, just an interesting listening coming in from that side as Fei Long able to collect onto a big two-piece. Askew, though, able to collect back onto it. Now a 2 dead into the kill feed, making another 1 dead for the side of Team Sinister. And this is not what you want to see if you're the side of Team Sinister. You're down 100 points. You get a 3 dead, but the last player is just able to fry your team in a little bit into the hill. Now, let's head over to a listen-in with EWG Ouroboros as they are completely frying the side of Team Sinister.
Yeah, I'm going now. I'm playing something. Yeah, he's bottom. Yo, 3 dead. Catch that. Last one Fei Long. I think he's new.
Help
me hit deep for it.
They're here. Give me a second. I'm going back. I'm going top window.
Yo, he's at the back. Cinco, weak. One shot for you. Nice. Good shit.
One shot on my X. He's back right. No ape him. There's just one.
Yeah, that's fine. We gotta play another wave.
He went back. Fei Long got her. Edwin is close up.
No, he's not.
Needed outer.
One shot.
Red.
All good.
He pushed out. He pushed up front.
Edwin is absolute in the back.
I spawned deep, bro.
And there you have it again, a great listen-in, controlled pacing coming out of the side of EWG, but it is the side of Team Sinister that's coming back alive into this one. It does not look like they can maybe not go away into the night as it's a back and forth, flying, able to collect onto a 2. He is flying onto the map. That man started with 1 and 7, and he's trying to bring himself back into this one.
Yeah, I mean, I thought that Ouroboros would be the tired one. All that laughing, that's that gaming with the boys late at night on a Sunday laugh. But maybe they waked up a little bit like, all right, yeah, this is grand finals. That's right, I forgot. And Fordable's going to make sure that they keep forgetting because he just got a crazy triple off of P1. I think they're just looking to lock this one down. They can't win it on this hill. And P1, I mean, if you're winning on P1 with a full 60, that's pretty wild, especially in the grand finals. Fordable is still streaking, sitting on the 5. Off the mantle with 4 bullets in the chamber. Disgusting push. Just, oh my God. Shot like crazy, turns and still gets that kill. Oh my God, it's gross. 31 points away from the win. Ouroboros, I mean, Sinister not taking this game here too seriously, so it's hard to cast it seriously.
Yeah, it is, but it's already a 220 scoreline for EWG Ouroboros, trying to link this one on the P2 side. They are in the hill time for now, but a question's being asked from the side. On this P2 side, you need to have a little bit of answers here. You're into the back of the map, but nothing going your way, and time still being collected here by EWG. They look to continue the frying prowess, and they're doing so on this map. And this is where they lock it down. They can win here. You need to try to contest as fast as possible. Maybe Khan's controller just disconnected there for a couple seconds, as it does look like this is where we're going to end the map. And EWG Ouroboros take the chip, take the money, and they clutch it out. 249 to 136. And you hear the comms coming out.
Wow, two players just left.
One map. You're just wasting my time. Well, you guys should have forfeited on the 3-0, you dog shit punks.
Wow, got
Thanks
some
for the
words.
Some great words coming in.
Yeah, Flying, very rough start. I feel like they might have went into that hard, and Flying just kept the laughing vibes going with whatever it was, like 1-13, which was just gross. Good vibes are always good, but when you're in the grand finals, $1,400 on the line, like you gotta go for it. You gotta go for it. But I've honestly casted a lot of grand finals in my casting career. I'd say at least 25% of grand finals end up like that, with one team towards the end just being like, you know what, man, that's it. Like we're done. We're done. It's late. We're tired. Especially the loser reset ones, when that happens. Oh man, they just keep going. They just don't have it. But Ouroboros, they had 2 matches in a row tonight, and they stayed on the heater. They didn't drop a map tonight. Actually,
No,
is
they did not.
disgusting. So, I mean, talk to us about this series here in Invictus, at least in these first 3. Just a little recap.
Yeah, I mean, it's just complete dominance from the side of EWG Ouroboros. They did not fall very slow into it. The S&D was the only thing that, the side of Team Sinister did have a chance on, to be honest with you, and they did drop it in a 5-3 advantage. Not really what you want to see from a side that is on the winner side of the grand finals. You 3-0'd this team already. You beat them in the winner semifinal. Not something that goes well at the end for your side. It's an unfortunate event, but EWG able to win it, able to take the money in the end of it. And ladies and gentlemen, we're going to head into an interview in the winner's circle with the side of EWG Ouroboros. We're going to be back in just a couple seconds with that. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. We are here in the winner's circle. And ladies and gentlemen, we have the side of EWG Ouroboros with us. They clutch up a 4-0 in the grand finals. Ooh. And, don't even drop a map in the entire winners Sunday today. So first, let's talk about your losers final match where you were able to take down, that no safe zone gaming team. They looked a little bit stronger in the S&Ds when we broke it out, but you guys just are able to 6-2 them. What do you think of that series as a whole?
I'll be honest with you, bro. Like, honest with you. No. They felt that affordable pressure, bro. That's what really happened, bro. When they felt that affordable pressure, bro, it was over, bro. Like, the whole camp gone, the team gone. Like, just everything just went straight to dust. Like, you know what I mean? I be breaking people, bro. I'll be honest. It's just me.
You're the toughest, Mud. You're the toughest.
Yeah. I mean, that team is pretty good, though. I know them personally because I used to play with them back in X Defiant. Bobster, Lycan. I kind of know how their playstyle is, so I kind of just adjusted to that, to be honest.
Yeah, Bop was giving you a run for your money in pretty much every single one of those rounds, but the first two, Rosa was going crazy, 36 and 29 on that first map. And then on that S&D, you were answering back Bop's 14 and 7 with only 2 wins to a 9 and 4. Going crazy. It pretty much came down to on that S&D, they had Bop and y'all had a great team. And a great team's always gonna take it. The 3-0, great work through all of it. Rosa plus that map one, you had over 2 minutes on Hill with 36 kills is just an absolute carry. On that second, on that S&D, you had an entire round yourself. And your call-outs. We did quite a few listen-ins with you guys throughout the night. I was always there. You were calling your 4 deads. You were calling usernames on kills. Location names were short, 1 or 2 syllable words. Strats were getting called on the fly, being like, all right, let's wait. Everyone stop. Wait on me. We're going to go in here. I need this control. Someone watch this. The calls were just there and just great energy as well. The little bit of fluff you guys throw in, the energy was there. Whether you guys do all this exactly to the T on purpose or it just ends up being that way because of your cohesion as a team. I think that's really the basis and the structure of how you're able to take over tonight. Didn't drop a single round. Seriously, good work.
It's just easy, bro, when you're us, bro. Like, some light.
Nah, I mean, it's just Cinco. It's just Cinco online, bro. You know what I mean, bro? Like, it's just Cinco, bro. Like, you know what I mean?
The hell? They 3-0'd us. They 3-0'd us too.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
Well, guess what? We didn't have Con though, bro. We didn't have Con. Dang, bro.
We didn't have Con.
Yeah, you started out with
it's
Con.
It's the missing piece.
It's real good.
He's the puzzle.
It's the missing
piece.
He's the glue.
He's the glue.
So you guys win the losers finals. You're up to the grand finals. Talk to us mentally where you're at. Are you guys looking to just steamroll it, keep it going? You got a little nervous because they 3-0'd you. Are you guys collecting
I'm not gonna lie
thoughts?
to you, bro. I was at school. I had no sleep, bro. I was tired as shit. Bro, I had like 1 hour of sleep, bro. So it was already chalk.
I'm gonna keep it. My mind. I texted Cinco, and I'm talking Cinco. I'm like, Cinco, we about to see each other in the grand finals. You know what I told him? Guess what I told him, bro? Like, you tell me.
You told him he should be scared.
Nah, I told him you're gonna feel that damn affordable pressure, bro.
Yo, this guy's pretty dead. Nah, but at least for me, like at first I was a little nervous, but once you start breaking the map down, like hill by hill, taking it map by map instead of looking at the full picture, it just becomes a little easier.
Yeah.
Like if you look at it as a whole, bro, like it's just gonna break you down.
I'm gonna be honest, bro. I'm gonna be straight honest with you, bro. This map today, bro. The subs were doing a good job. Me, Rosa, we were flowing good, bro. I'm gonna be honest. We were picking up the right stuff, picking up the right splits, like, and the ARs were just kind of having a field day, just blocking and doing their job, So like, like for subs, bro, I feel like we did a really good job today.
Yeah, nobody doing anything extra. I just see fucking sit pop too, bro. Shit, I'll block for you, bro. I don't mind. Get in their face.
Yeah, fuck it. I see Rosa popping 4. Fuck it. Block. I'll max.
Yeah, man.
It was
we talk about that. We talk about that grand final match. You guys go down 5-3 in the S&D, and then you're able to clutch up 3 rounds back to back to back. And
Yeah.
what was that about? I mean, you saw the breakdown happen.
I'm not gonna
to give
lie.
them-
Bro, I just had to lock in, bro. I'm
Yo,
not gonna lie to you.
And literally what happened, I was asking was like, yo, bro, yo, Rosa, lock the fuck in, bro. And then I was like, let me start making some calls. I'm like, let me start putting it in my backpack real quick. So I was like, let's chow mid. Boom, we get the pick, we back up, boom.
It's a great
Win
call.
the round.
Yeah.
And then
we just weren't doing shit
I
together
was
either.
just making
At
calls and it
first.
worked out every single time. Even that round 11, bro, I literally imagined everything in my head, bro. Like everything, bro. Literally, bro. Like I'm literally sitting here B-bomb, bro, playing a corner. I told my whole team to run mid, and I got the pick mid, and I got the pick dragon, bro, and we won the game because of that.
Yeah, man.
Like, I was calling the shots there. I'm gonna be honest.
We shouldn't even gone down 5-3 to be honest, bro. We
Nah.
like because
Nah, not gonna lie to you.
Rosa kind of
was
dropped
like
it on
even.
that. I'm looking at
It was
the
even.
stats,
It was
bro.
like it was like 3-3 at one point, bro. And then we just started like making hero plays, bro. We stopped doing shit together, bro. And if we got picked, bro, nobody's was there for the trade,
Not
bro.
gonna lie to
We
you.
just started playing together, bro, and like playing for each other. You feel me?
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie to you. Failing was frying that game.
Wait, Twin Ash, you wearing a Call of Duty hoodie?
Yeah, bro, peep that shit. Yeah, I put that shit on. I put that shit on, bro. Yeah, you see that shit? What are you talking about? It's hot as a bitch in my room too. I'm sweating a little bit.
Nice.
Yeah, you're right, bro.
Yo, bro, this guy's.
So we weren't able to see map 3 due to production's game crashing. So can you guys give us a little rundown on
We
what
just played
happened there?
predictable on that map.
Yeah, bro, we just ran them. Not gonna lie, the game got a little
I'm
close.
talking about penis to ass. Like that shit was.
They just
crazy.
got ran, bro. I mean, it was just Cinco.
Shit, bro.
The only one really doing anything was Cinco. I'm gonna be honest, but like,
Yeah.
we shutting that shit down, bro. That shit don't matter, bro. Like, it's just Cinco, bro. Like, you know what I mean? It's Cinco online, it's Cinco on land, cause definitely can't fuck with me on land. Like, you know what I mean? It's just Cinco, bro. Just Cinco, bro.
That's fair. That's fair. And then, we get into map 4, hard point, without the overload. Like what are you guys thinking? Is the no overload a benefit to you guys? Because it sure seems so numbers.
I mean,
Doesn't
overload. It would have been the
matter.
same results, bro. I'm gonna keep it a buck.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's fair. That's fair.
Like,
Yeah,
it's a respawn, bro. I got demons on my team. The fuck.
the score set, was close throughout the night. You started out the 250-208 and then the 6-5 and then 250-193. And we did some listenings on that last one. Obviously, you guys weren't able to hear it. Sinister's listenings was them just laughing. No comms. They weren't doing nothing. Then we went over to your comms. You guys are still locked in. It's grand finals. Like, did you feel that in the game? Did you feel a weaker opponent? You feel like they gave up?
You just
Or-
wanted
Oh, well,
more,
after I grabbed
no, listen.
Cinco and he started yelling at me saying I'm a minor, then I was like, yeah, this guy's chilling.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. We just wanted him more.
All mental, bro.
There you go. Well, congrats on the win, guys. The EWG team winning the EWG league. But it's definitely not rigged. You guys earned it. We saw it here tonight. You had the Monty Cam call outs and all, and
all rigged.
still got through it. You had the scores, you had the stats, you had the players, had the teamwork, and now you got the money.
All
Anything
that
else
cheesing
you
just to
want
get
to add?
4-0'd.
Yo,
All that cheesing to
wait.
get 4-0'd. All that cheesing.
Yo, wait, hold
fuck?
on. Yo,
It's
Cass,
game day, baby.
Yo,
It's
Cass,
game day.
Who do you because you've been watching all day? Who do you have as an MVP? For here?
So the first one that I saw tonight, your losers finals, I definitely go on Rosa. But Invictus, we haven't talked about it. What are you thinking on the grand finals and then just overall tonight?
I mean, he said it perfectly himself. That affordable pressure, man. He was applying it consistently through the map. You saw it on that nasty 3-piece on Din as well. Just able to hold down the P1 hill, allowing his team to flip out spawns as well. Just doing the little things that matter when it comes to the SNG play. Yeah, it's got to be affordable for me, man.
Affordable for grand finals, 100%. I'm looking through the stats on the first maps that you played. Rosa had you beat all the time there. The first map of the night, you didn't do too good, but every other one you were even. And you didn't get to play many maps because you just didn't drop one. It was just all throughout the night. So yeah, affordable. I could agree with that, with Rosa right there behind some great
I need
chef plays. I think Rosa had better standout plays, but Fordable was just always there. And on your back, able to, as you
It's
said,
that duo.
come back on that insane S&D. Besides that, it was back and forth, back and forth. You guys always on top, and seriously, good job tonight.
Yeah,
And
fuck the
Portable,
ARs, am I
congrats on
right?
MVP.
Wait, what the hell?
Yeah. Is that
Not going.
Rosa
that Rosa
affordable
affordable
pressure?
duo.
Yeah, that pressure,
Yeah.
bro. Oh, yeah.
And the thing we always ask here at the end of the streams, the league does end here, but is there anything that you want to say to teams that you might play in these challenger scenes, in these lower leagues that still are going on as well? Zoned out still going on. Is there anything you want to give information over to these teams that you are going to be playing in these next couple series?
I don't fucking know.
Yeah, I don't even know. I'm not gonna lie. I'm
Wait,
just
what do you
trying to
mean by
fry.
like playing with them? Like are we like playing for their league? What you're saying?
No, like I'm saying, like, is there anything you want to say to opponents that you guys might see in the next couple matches or next future matches?
Don't be like Cinco.
Don't get 4-0 in the grand finals.
Hey,
Don't be like
all I
Cinco.
gotta say is, bro, I'm just trying to fry, bro.
Yeah, if
There
you
you
get
go.
4-0, bro, come back next game, bro.
One
I play
thing
Call
I
of
like
Duty.
to ask towards the end of a season, especially to the grand finals winner, is obviously there are no other season 1 grand finals winners. No one made it as far as you guys did and won. What advice can you give to other teams that can't make it? Not talking sinister, just even the people that didn't even win a map and they're really struggling, they're having a hard time. What does it take to turn a
Kill 'em
team
with
around and turn it into where you guys are at?
Do your
Listen,
homework.
if you put in the time and effort and you genuinely want to get better, you will become better. If you just half-ass everything, you aren't gonna get better. Like I see a lot of these players like not putting in time, effort, making sacrifices. Because bro, like if you want to be good at this game, bro, unfortunately you're gonna have to make sacrifices. And like I feel like that's what a lot of teams don't understand. Like how much time me, Rosa, Sit, and Khan put into this game to like be where we're at. So and you just all in. You gotta go all in, or just don't come at all.
I feel like, to be honest, bro, I do my research. I do my homework, bro. Every single day, bro. I sit down, watch VOD. Like, if either by myself, or teammates, like, just like, bro, like, put the extra work in, bro. I'm telling you, bro. Bro, like, I don't know how to explain it, but like, man, bro, like, watch VOD, watch other pro teams, bro. Watch, like, bro, I sit down and I could sit here for 4 hours and watch VOD, bro, and not have any problems with it. Like, we need to start getting into a habit of that. Because then you learn a lot, not just like unwise. You learn the spawns, you learn the splits. You learn if you spawn a certain way, certain players are gonna be in certain places. So like, it's just put in the extra work, bro. Be honest.
Yeah, you'll start to pick up on the little things. Always.
Yeah.
It's always
And
the
gun,
little things.
and gunny too, bro. I ain't gonna lie. If you don't got the gunny gang, I ain't gonna lie. Fries
Yeah,
in the
bro, you just
bag.
gotta get back
Just
to the
lock in on Call
fundamentals,
of
bro.
Duty, bro. If you actually want to do something in it, just lock in on it, bro.
Yeah.
What does a pregame look like for you guys? What were not even
Shut up.
specifically what you were doing tonight, just in general, what do you strive to do before these big games to help you get into the groove?
I don't know.
Scrim.
Just fucking scrim.
Scrim.
Hop
Sit
in
We
there,
there.
scrimmed
shoot your
before
gun.
the matches today.
Yeah, just shoot your gun. Everything else is like mental. Like everything else will come. Like
Yeah.
or even scrim, bro. Like
It's just
best
like
case scenario, scrim.
you just gotta be very like very comfortable on the map. If you don't feel comfortable on the map, bro, you're just gonna get fucked, bro. Fucked.
I like that.
Or
Yeah,
you always gotta have the Kobe mindset, bro. You're always better than anybody, bro.
I had that flu game last time.
Beautiful
At that
knowledge.
flu
Well, thank
game.
you guys. Not just for tonight, but for the amazing season. And the only thing else we have left to ask is what's next for you guys? We sticking together? We doing another season? Some players branching off? What do we think?
I'm gonna be honest, bro. We was never a team.
Yeah, we were never a team.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're a pick
Well,
up. I gotta lie to you.
me, I mean,
Never
I
picked
got a
up.
couple offers. You know what I mean?
Oh.
I got a couple offers, so I'm just going with the boat. You know what I mean? Just going with the boat and see how it
Okay.
goes.
I mean, yeah, we'll see next season. I mean, could
Yeah.
could not. We'll see.
It depends. It depends on my schedule in a couple months because I got some top 8, top 16 players that I'm in talks with right now.
You're so tough.
So tough, man.
Very nice. Maybe you'll have your own Call of Duty sweatshirt one day.
Okay, why
Maybe.
not?
Sounds good.
Affordable
This shit's
pressure.
tough, bro.
Affordable pressure.
All right, guys.
and
Thank you so much. Anything else, Invictus?
Yeah.
Oh, wait,
Yeah,
are we
just
the first
like-
EWG team
So
to
like,
bring
when we getting paid
bring up the
though?
gold? When we get
We
paid
get-
though, I like that.
That's the first question they always ask. When are we getting paid? We appreciate you guys as always for joining into the interview. Thanks for allowing us to cast the match. And as always, guys, keep winning the way you're winning. But we'll catch you guys on the send-off here in a couple seconds. We're going to head to a quick break before we get into that.
All right.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, and we are here with the send-off. Let's break down what you guys watched tonight. That first matchup being Team Sinister versus No Safe Zone. Went the side of Team Sinister. That's why they were in the grand finals. I know you didn't get to see that match, Chef, but we'll talk about that a little bit. A very interesting map set, ending in a 3-1 decision. Not a lot of No Safe Zone. But, we head into that second match, and Chef, talk to me about that one. In a 3-0 fashion, the side of EWG is able to take it.
Yeah, so our first one that we saw in that 3-0, we saw it on Blackheart, Den, and Colossus. It started off with some back and forth, the 250 to 214. And then, the second map, they went that 6-2, and then the 250, 177. Bop was going insane for No Safe Zone, but Ouroboros had the teamwork the entire night. It's crazy, listening to that interview that they're not even really a team, but they just got it like that. I'm not too sure on their coach and how they're able to really get such a cohesive unit, but it's just the individual skills just all come together and even out at the end of the day. And that's what we saw even at the end of this season. But Rosa was frying 36-29 with 206 on the hill to start out on map 1 and really paved the way. Rosa did amazing on that one and had to give him the MVP for that. Just crazy stats. And then we go into the grand finals. You want to walk us through what happened there?
Yeah, we just saw complete dismantlement of the side of Team Sinister the whole way through. You start on a map 1, you have the lead, you're doing well into the Blackheart, and then all of a sudden a flip is switched by the side of EWG Ouroboros. Two teammates on that side able to drop 40 plus, and that's really why they're frying the way they're frying. And then we head to a map 2. You're up again 5-3 if you're Team Sinister, and you just drop it in a not great fashion, losing 6-5, something that just didn't go your way. Unfortunately, the kills didn't happen. You heard it from the side of EWG. They were just better in the play calls. They were better on the teamwork, and that's exactly what happened in the later half of our series. The third map, unfortunately, we did not get to watch, but it was a crazy map as well. Monty cams coming out for both sides, production crashing, all of the things happening at the end of the day is one of those things that we just kind of work towards to try to make something go their way. And the thing about it is, for the EWG team, EWG Ouroboros, having a great start into that next map, Din Hardpoint, and it really just, as I said, we heard the comms from the side of Team Sinister. It was just not good. They laughing the entire time, saying they don't play on Sundays. Just stuff you don't want to hear from a team that's already down 3-0 in the grand finals.
Mhm.
It did not work out their way, and that's really why EWG was allowed to prosper the way they did.
Yeah, they really cooked it up tonight. They were buttered up in brilliance and just got it done. They were the full gourmet experience, not just a snack. And I loved seeing it. Uh, the games were even close themselves, even though they went 7-0 tonight. Still, there's only the one map on that earlier game for the losers finals. I went 6-2, but everything else, it was close, and I respect it. Sinister didn't play all the way through the night, but I got to give it to them. They definitely tried their heart out in the first three. So good on them. GG's to everyone. And thank you all for watching. And of course, all of our sponsors that have been scrolling through on the bottom. Couldn't get it done without you. Get signed up for season 2. There are spots to get in. There are teams, there are packages, there are sponsor setups. Get in there. Get in the Discord if you're not already. They're doing some meetings for it. It's a really great league. You saw it here tonight. $1,400 this season, up to $3K for the next one. It's time to get in. And I had a great time casting with you tonight, Invictus. Great time, everyone watching. And we will see you all for season 2 coming up shortly.
Peace.